Hello, my name is Wyn Cairns-Parr. Thank you for joining me. This is just a very quick 20-minute overview of what this opportunity is a little bit about. But before I get started, I just want to talk a little bit about myself. So my name is Wyn Cairns-Parr. I live in Dallas in Texas. I've lived in the States now 3.5 years. I've been in Dallas for nearly 2 years. I have been in this business now for 3 years. My husband is born and raised in Houston. I have some sons down in Australia and a beautiful little granddaughter, and I have some daughters up here as well. So, jumping into this opportunity, if you're wanting to be a travel agent or advisor, this is a 1099 position, okay, which is an independent contract position, and it is commission based only. It is a fantastic opportunity. It has changed my life in the 3 years that I've been doing it. I love this business. This is why I share it with others. So if you're an avid traveler or you want to be a travel agent, you want to travel for less, this is perfect for you. So we do get you certified. You do get to earn unlimited income. There are no quotas. There is no KPIs or anything. You get to travel for less and you can work from anywhere in the world as long as you can get a Wi-Fi connection. You can work from anywhere in the world. And obviously, we get to enjoy those unmatched perks. A little bit about the misconceptions in the travel industry. We get paid by the supplier, not the client. Okay, so the supplier is the one that pays us. We can work with groups, large groups. We can work with families, single people. We work with anyone and everyone. And you cannot book the same trip as me always. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes we get more stock, maybe a hotel room, we can get more stock, whereas it might not be available to you on one of the consumer sites. But we do get exclusive package deals, and exclusive prices as well. The travel industry was a $10.9 trillion industry last year alone in 2024. In 23, it was a $9 trillion industry. So the industry is growing and growing. I think COVID did our industry a favor, as well as travel agents, because people want to use a travel agent now so that they feel safe and secure. We work with all sorts of groups. So your leisures are your families, your couples, your single people that may be going backpacking through Vietnam. Business is your corporate world. So anything from, we book hotels, flights, car rentals, etc. Now, sporting is huge. So you could be your local area's school sports booking travel agent and work with, school teams, college teams, etc. You could be working with cheer teams, you could be working with club teams, and that kind of thing. Non-profit is another big one within this industry. So maybe you're working with a group that are going down to Bali or Jamaica to build a school. It could be that you're going to Israel. I work with a non-profit organization. I volunteer my time and I could fly out to California and work one of the stadiums. We have AT&T Stadium here in Dallas. So there's myself and a group of people will go along and we'll raise some money and we'll give it back to our community. So non-for-profit is a large organization, a large travel in the, sorry. It is also, we book a lot for that as well as weddings. Now, weddings is huge. Okay, so you're looking at, a lot of people will book bachelorette parties, bachelor parties. The boys might go off to Vegas, the girls might want to go on a 3-day cruise or something. And then you're working with, weddings maybe in town where people are coming into the wedding. You could be booking, hotels, cars, flights, etc. Or it could be a destination wedding where you're sending a group down to that. And then you've got your honeymoons, which then go into every year, anniversaries and what have you. So again, that's another big industry within the industry, sorry. Okay, so as a travel agent, we sell hotels, flights, car rentals, we package together. They can be sold separately. The cruise industry here in North America, we sell, sorry, 76% of cruises worldwide go out of North America. So the cruise industry here in North America is very, very big. We have a lot of agents that purely and solely just work with the cruise companies. Resorts, all-inclusive resorts, event tickets. So if you think about any concerts, it could be the Kentucky Derby. Maybe you're going to the Houston Rodeo. I volunteer at the Houston Rodeo every year. But we sell event tickets. So any event you think of, we can probably sell it. Tours and excursions, so they are both on land and on cruises, as well as theme park tickets. So theme park tickets are Disney, Universal, Six Flags, etc. Okay, so who are we? We are Archer Travel Group. So we are an award-winning travel agency. We've been around for more than 70 years here in the States. We are worldwide. So we are in 29 countries. We have offices here in California, Las Vegas. We have one in Mexico, Sydney, Australia, the UK, and as of last week, we now have one in Spain as well. So we hold a very high, expectation within our industry. We've never lost a relationship with any of our suppliers. Ron Archer, who is the CEO, he is the son of the original owners. So his dad has passed on, but Lola is still with us today. We have won many awards. We are one of the top earning agencies within the US. Now, Evolution Travel, David McCovey founded that nearly 10 years ago. It will be 10 years next year. Um, he is the reason that we are able to be travel agents and sell travel from home on a flexible schedule. So you can sit here in your PJ bottoms if you really want to. Okay. Ron Archer, he is a really lovely man. He actually is not your normal CEO. He will give you his cell phone number. So if you ever need to, you can actually give him a call. He is also on the Clear board, which is something he was invited into. And the Clear board is your Cruise Line Association, International Association. Okay, so why join us? Numbers don't lie. So last year we sold $500,000 in travel sales. So as I say, we are a travel agency first and foremost. We are one of the top grossing selling agencies. If you go per agent, we are the top selling travel agencies. We also pay out one of the highest commissions as well. So you as the booking agent, you'll get 80%. Corporate get 10%, your mentor gets 10%. Your mentor is going to be the one that's going to be there to guide you and help you, show you, what to do and what not to do. They're going to be there to help you with your first, your second, your 10th, quotes or bookings. They are there to guide you. They're not going to do it for you, but they are definitely there to guide you. Okay, so what does commission? Okay, so we pay out twice a month. Okay, we get paid on the 15th and the 20th. The 15th and the last day of each month. So it is really that simple. It goes into our bank account. We use a system called ADP. It can get put onto a card if that's what you prefer, but I prefer it to go straight in my bank. I love it, and a lot of people have heard of ADP. All right, so what does a commission look like? A commission looks like this. So if you were to book a average cruise, okay, 7-day cruise with Royal Caribbean, one stateroom double occupancy at $3,000, your commission is going to be 16% of that $3,000, okay, which is a total of $480. If you were to sell 16 cabins on that cruise, you were going to get, at $3,000, you were going to get a gross commission of $7,680, okay? And you, as the booking agent, you were going to get $6,144 in your back pocket. Now, if you were to sell 16 cabins, we get one for free. And there are 3 things you can do with that. You can give it back or sell it back to Royal. You might decide that you want to give it to a client. Maybe you have a client that is an ongoing client. Maybe that client is a bride and groom. You might want to give it to them as a honeymoon present or something like that. Or you yourself can go on the cruise. And why not? You've just booked 16 of them, made $6,144. So why not? But that's what a commission looks like. Now, we do only work with the best. We work with hundreds of suppliers, okay? We have over 30 that are preferred. So we work with Disney. We are one of their top selling agencies. We work with all the cruise lines, Carnival, MSC, Royal, you name it. We work with most of those ocean cruise lines worldwide. We work with Funjet. We work with Marriott. We have some fantastic fam rates with Marriott, and we work with Sandals as well. Okay, so we are here for you every step of the way. So we offer a comprehensive training program. So we have an A to Z training booking, we have marketing booking, we have systems that work. We have tools that work. So, we always say use them, because if you use them, that's where you're going to be more successful. We do one-on-one coaching. We have small group coaching. We have an exclusive training site as well, which have loads and loads of recorded trainings on them, but we do have a lot of live trainings every day as well. And we also have a Steps to Success program, which I always recommend that you do in the first 30 days. Okay, marketing your business and what we do. Okay, we teach you everything. Like I say, we have systems and tools that work. Use them because that is going to help you become successful. So we market on social media. We teach you how to get found through Google and Yelp, and we do networking within our own backyard. That is how I built my business. Okay, what we do not do cold calling. We don't spam family and friends, although I do book for my family and friends all the time. I've never had an issue with it. And we definitely do not get you spending any money on advertising. Okay, this is everybody's favorite part. So, unmatched perks. So, we love booking for other people and our clients, etc., but we also like to travel ourselves. You know. So, when you do join us and you do certain trainings, we do get a free cruise there. Okay, you do have to pay fees and taxes because they are a government fee. We cannot get away from those, but you do get a free cruise fare with Princess. We have complimentary theme park tickets. So that is with Disney. You do have to do trainings, etc. But we do get complimentary free theme park tickets every year to both Disneyland and Disney World. We have travel points and rewards, which can turn into free hotel stays. It can turn into, might be gift cards and things like that. Fam trips, familiar I can never say this word, familiarization trips. They are for the agents only, okay? We cannot take our families on those trips. They are where it is heavily discounted and we get to go on trips. I want to do one next year to Africa on the African safari. It is a 6 night stay. I really want to do it, but it is heavily discounted. Sometimes they are free and you just have to pay for and sometimes you just have to pay for the flights, okay? But they are heavily discounted. We also get TA rates or travel agent rates on just about everything and anything travel, as well as a wholesale site. This is what our wholesale site looks like, okay? It's just a couple of examples. So we can go to the Marriott Miami Beach Surfside. So on Expedia, it was at $722. On our wholesale site, we could get the same hotel for $381. It does fluctuate. Sometimes we get even better deals. Sometimes it might not be as great, depending on the time of the year, when you're going, when you're booking, etc. But we're going to save $341 on this one. Here is another one. So the Hotel Beacon in New York. So on booking.com, it was there for $3,374. On our site, we could get it for less than $2,500. So you're going to save $950. I just went to one in Vegas and I paid $35 to stay in the Paris in Vegas, whereas if I booked it on consumer side, it would have cost me over $200 per night. So this is a really good site to be able to get really good deals. Now, we can use this for ourselves, our family, our friends, but we can also use it for our clients. So if I was selling this to a client, I would charge them a commission anywhere between, probably $300 to $450, still saving them $500. So they're obviously going to book with me because I can save them a lot of money, but I'm also going to get an instant commission. That instant commission gets paid to me and goes straight into my back pocket straight up. Okay, the value of freedom. Now, this is my favorite part of this opportunity and being able to do this on an everyday, business. And so keeping money in your back pocket. I don't need to explain that too much. We all know that it costs money to go to work. We have to drive to work. We have to put gas in the car. We've got gas, maintenance on the car. I've just got, my vehicle out of the shop and poof, my gosh, it is expensive. But you buying clothes, meals outside the home, etc. But for me, okay, having this and being able to work this on my schedule and anywhere in the world. So, like I said, I have a little granddaughter. She's born in last year in Australia. And now mum had a C-section when she was born. My son rang me and said, hey, mum, can you come down and help us? Because he obviously still needed to go to work. So I was really lucky. I went down for 5 weeks. I worked down there and I really got to bond with my little granddaughter. So I, even got to bath her for the very first time. So that was so cool. I went back down for Christmas because, Christmas come around. I didn't want to miss her first Christmas. I wanted to be there, even though she was only 6 months old. It was still, a big deal for me. So I went down for a month at Christmas time. And of course, I couldn't miss her first birthday. It's a big deal to us down in Australia, and New Zealand, celebrating the first birthday. So I went down for 3 weeks for her first birthday. So in 13 months, I spent 13 weeks down in Australia. getting to know my granddaughter, and it's amazing because when she hears me or sees me on FaceTime, her face lights up because she knows me. Now, had I been working a 9 to 5, no way in the world would I be able to have formed that bond and got to spend that time with my family, my boys, obviously, of course. So, it's a pretty awesome. Okay, so yes, there is a fee that comes with this, but listen to me and hear me out when I talk about this, okay? Because you pay $90 a month. Now, if you want to be a travel agent, you want those perks. This, really is one of the only ways now that you can do it. But with your $90 a month, it is tax deductible, along with a lot of other tax deductions as well, your phone, part of your internet, etc., etc. I'm not a tax person, but I know what I get back in my taxes. But you also get that wholesale site where we can save a lot of money on hotels for not just ourselves, but for our family, friends, and clients. We pay one of the highest commissions within the industry. Now you get a personalized website for you. It is maintained, looked after, and all you have to do is put your photo in and a bio about yourself, and then everything else is done for you. We give you your certificate, or your training for your certificate and your travel perks. You have access to hundreds of suppliers and vendors, and we teach you all your marketing and your booking, as well as a mentor to guide you. Okay. Now we also do have a 10-day money back guarantee. So if you jump into this within the first 10 days, you decide, no, this is not for you, you will get a full refund. Okay. 100% full refund. There is a second option. The only difference between option 1 and 2 is the enrollment fee. You're still paying $90 per month, but the enrollment fee of $299, when you pay that, you do get cruise credits worth, $500. You get hotel credits worth 150. Flights to 100. You also get dining credits and a convention ticket. Once a year, we go on a convention. We have just come back last month from, we went on a cruise down to Los Cabo in Ensenada. So we spent 5 days on there, and we had 2 days on the Queen Mary prior to going. So next year's convention is in Hawaii. So if you do decide that this is for you and you want to jump on with option 1, you will get $350 off your convention ticket. And you'll also go into the draw to win a trip worth $5,000 to Hawaii. So that would be, your trip to Hawaii if you wanted to come to convention next year, but you may choose not to. So that's the difference between the two bundles. Like I say, there is a 10-day money back guarantee, and hear me out. Now, if you were to come into the business and you stayed in the business for 12 months, all right? Now, in that 12 months, at paying $90 a month, you are going to pay out $1,080 over that whole 12 months. Okay. Well, that cruise fare that you get with Princess anywhere in the world up to 32 days, you're never going to get that, and that's not just for you, that's you and one other, but you get that heavily discounted. So the $1,080 in that itself is worth it. But anyway, if you came into the business and in that 12 months you paid out $1,080, and say you only made $680, you should make more. But say you only made $680, we are going to give you $500 back, okay? 100% guaranteed, because we don't want you losing money. We want to help and support you to grow your business. This is such a good opportunity. I absolutely love it. I do this full time now. When I started, I was working a full-time job and doing this on the side, and I've slowly built it up to then drop into part-time to then, now doing this full time. Absolutely love it. There are other multiple streams of income as well. So like I say, if you're interested in this and you want to learn more, I would love to jump on a one-on-one. I just don't want to keep you too long and kind of waste your time if this is not for you, but I really hope it is. It's been an absolutely amazing opportunity for me. All right, so like I say, there is no contracts. It is month to month, but I always recommend giving it 3 to 6 months. There are no KPIs, so no quotas that you have to meet. It's you work to your own schedule. Okay, I always recommend putting in at least 8 hours a week, especially at the beginning, so that you can grow. The more you put into it, the more you're going to learn quicker. Okay. So again, we have that 10-day money back guarantee. So we are rooting for you. Now, I just want to quickly pop out of here and show you what the website looks like. So this is what your website's going to look like here. Okay. So And you're going to get a website that looks like this. It's got your information here, so including my phone number here. And then you're going to go down here. Your clients can jump in here and have a look at flights, hotels, and car rentals, etc. They can even look and find and book it on there. This is just a little bit about myself. So this is my bio. So you meet your agent, because this is my website. So I can send this to my clients or use it on my Facebook, on my all my social medias. And then that's, again, it's got my contact details here. If they click here, that's going to take them through to my Facebook page. Okay, so Wynn's recommended specials for this week. So Vacation Express offers up to $200 instant savings. So they can then come in here, have a look at that. They can send me an email asking me to plan their trip. This is my site. It is looked after for me. And it is, this is updated every week for me. So that's included in that $90. Now, if you were to pay someone for it, then obviously it's going to cost you a lot more than that. So that's what your $90 is a part of. We also have the training site here as well. And so when you go into here and we go into the training site here, this is our training site here where we start here. And we have step 1 right through to advanced. Most of the recorded ones take between 7 to 20 minutes. When you want to get certified, it takes about an hour and a half. You have to do that first and foremost because you cannot sell travel without being certified. What I love about this though is we have our live training calendar every month. Okay, so normally on a Sunday night, I'll sit down and work out what trainings I want to do for each month. But as you can see here, we've got 18 trainings on Wednesday coming up. Today we've got 13 trainings. Here we've got 15, 16, 17 trainings tomorrow. It's a little bit lighter as we come to the weekends, but and that's what it's all about. So I just want to say thank you for, jumping in with me today. Just to recap what we do get for our, $90 a month. Okay. So we are an all-inclusive travel agency that have been around for 70 years, and we are one of the top grossing agencies in the US. And we offer one of the highest payout rates as well. But you are going to get your travel agent certificate. You're going to get access to vendors and suppliers. We have our comprehensive training and development programs, as well as the travel benefits and perks. We get to work remote anywhere in the world on a flexible schedule, as long as you can get that Wi-Fi. And like I say, there are other sides to the business as well. So you can earn residual income, like I say, if that's something that you're interested in and you want to have, go to that next step. I would love to do a one-on-one. We have an extremely supportive community. I feel like I've got a family bigger than my own family here in the States, or actually worldwide. And we have access to the Evo Plus site. And just remember, if this is something for you, you do have that 10-day money-back guarantee, when you come into the business. So I just want to say thanks again. Like I say, I want to keep it nice and short. I don't want to keep you, for too long. So again, thank you. I hope you have a great rest of the morning, day, evening, wherever you are. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you soon. And yeah, enjoy your day. Thank you.